Hello, I'm Elgato, and welcome back to another Minecraft update news video. Today I have some pretty interesting news to share with you all because a brand new Minecraft beta is available for Minecraft Windows 10, Minecraft Xbox, as well as Minecraft Android. If you have any of those three platforms and you're enrolled into the beta programs, you can actually download the Minecraft 1.11 beta. It's our first 1.11 beta, and that is huge news because this is going to be the finalized Village and Pillage update, the Minecraft Bedrock equivalent of Minecraft 1.14, which means there are new features we've never seen before in this update, including a brand new trading UI, which looks amazing, as well as a supply and demand economy-based system in villages, something we've been dreaming of for a long time. It's in this update and it's really cool, but first of all, we need to talk about some other stuff going on, as well as apparently get invited by a random stranger, but we need to talk about the other thing going on in this update, because the interesting thing about it is Minecraft Bedrock betas are available for Minecraft, Xbox, Windows 10, and available for Android. However, if you play on Windows 10, like most beta players tend to do, interestingly enough, this update seems to crash for everyone. I thought it was just me getting really unlucky, but I did a Twitter poll, and it turns out by a ratio of about 2 to 1, for every 3 players, only 1 is able to have the game not crash. So there's going to be an urgent fix to make the game actually playable on Minecraft Windows 10. Right now, if you have the beta, it doesn't work, and it's fine because it's a beta, but also at the same time, it means that we can't properly explore it in the fullest depths that I'd like to. So today, we're just going to be focusing on one major feature while we're on our Android phone. We're on a OnePlus 6 in case you're curious, but while we're here, we're going to be talking about one of the most exciting parts of this update, because most of the features you'll recognize in here are going to be from Minecraft 1.14. Again, it'd be cool to see them on Bedrock, and I look forward to checking that out as soon as Minecraft Windows 10 does work. But for now, I figured I'd focus on one of the features that you won't have seen if you've only seen Minecraft Java snapshots, because a lot of the features have been duplicated over. Some of them have been improved, some have been changed, some of them have been, just kind of taken over in a better way, different way, etc. But one of the changes we haven't seen yet on Java, but is such a cool one, is the brand new villager trading based system. So there's quite a few aspects to this. There's the parts that came in 1.10 that you might already be aware of, which is the fact that villagers can now change professions. So villagers kind of decide their professions based on what they can find in the village around them. So that's an interesting way to do it by itself. But then once they've decided their profession and they've decided, I'm going to be a farmer, I'm going to be, a librarian, or I'm going to be, let's see who this guy actually is. Once they've decided what profession they're going to be, then they've got this brand new mechanic right here, where this level worker, for instance, has different levels to his trade. So this basically existed behind the scenes before, where, so what would happen is you'd have different levels of trades, but now the game is very transparent about the fact that there's 2 level 1 trades, there's a level 2 trade, and then if we can get the villager to level 3, if he can improve his experience that much, we can trade saddles with him, which is a rare, otherwise unobtainable, naturally, besides like fishing and looting, etc. Item. So that's a super cool item to get at level 3. Villagers now have it, very clear and very laid out there, what trades they have available right now at their level 1 state, which they usually spawn in, and then what you can get later down the line. In this case, we can get enchanted swords, as you can see, we can get enchanted, diamond axes as well, and it's a super cool thing. The trades haven't been balanced out, so, if you look at this guy, for instance, he was literally willing to trade me, 3 diamonds for 1 emerald, but he wanted to get the 2 this is a butcher right here, but, to get the other thing, he was going to be a lot more, less generous about these things, so you can see how, there are different levels of trades. They're still kind of unfair, but also name tag here, and also enchanted books. You can't see what they are, but you can see they are going to be some rare enchantment, but it's super fascinating that now you can see that all from the surface, and it's super fascinating seeing it with a new UI, which just looks, in my opinion, significantly better, especially for touch devices. So again, would love to play around with the UI and experiencing them more. But for now, let's talk about the fact that there's something rather interesting that's happening here. Besides just look at these cool new UIs, it looks super great. But there's also a brand new behind the scenes system which is happening because they have added an economy supply and demand system to the Minecraft village. That's right, supply and demand is now in Minecraft, something that is super hard for any game to add. So many games promise it and never can. It's actually coming to Minecraft. So supply and demand, if you don't know, it's a basic economic system which determines the price of most things in the real world. At least if you believe in economics. I mean, you can choose not to believe in anything, right? But in this, so if you basically that's how any price is determined in the real world. The more of something there is, the less valuable it generally is. If there isn't demand to match it, the more demand there is, well, the less supply, the higher price will go. The more supply of less demand means the lower price will go. If you have a billion, robot vacuums, and there aren't a billion people on Earth that need a robot vacuum, you have to sell them for cheaper, or you won't sell them. It's again, I don't want to explain economics 101 here. I feel like there are better ways to do that, but instead, let me just use that as an explanation to say that in Minecraft, now supply and demand is a real thing. And I thought, how's that going to work then? Where are villagers getting their supply from? But basically, they've explained how the system will work. It doesn't work perfectly now, but it's super fascinating because the supply of trades is only restored when villager is given the opportunity to work at their workstation. So, because every single Minecraft villager has a workstation attached, again, this was a key part of the 1.10 update, it's a key part of how this whole thing is going to work. So basically, this guy right here when he goes to his particular workstation, which, because he's a librarian, is going to be in his library room, he can resupply there. He's doing some work and he gets more things to sell. Again, that's the hypothetical. I'm not saying that you can make books at a lectern, but like, you get the point. They're like, oh yeah, you go to your particular supply station and then you can resupply. When this guy, who is a toolsmith, when he goes to the weapon table, he's going to be able to resupply his weapons, and therefore, based on the fact that he does more work, if he has unsold supply, his prices will go down. If he has too much sold supply, if he has very little left, then his prices will go up to match. So yeah, long story short, supply and demand. Oh, also, did a wandering trader just spawn inside the village itself? Wow, what are the odds of that happening? I really don't know. That's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, fun facts about that. We'll get into him in a second. But basically, supply and demand means that the more supply there is, the more of an item there is, that he has and that he hasn't sold, the lower his prices will go. And we've yet to see how this works in the extreme, but it's a really cool, interesting system. Also, the experience system, again, it kind of works like it does already, but it is tied into the supply and demand system. So obviously, the supply and demand for any of these items are eventually going to go down, as long as he has the levels to actually go and get them. So again, it's super fascinating, in my opinion, that now villagers are basically their whole own autonomous dudes. They only get XP by trading with you, which is a bit of a strange thing. I think it'd be useful if they could get experience in other ways too, and maybe that will happen. But for now, at least, they get experience from trading with you. The more they trade with you, the more different things they can have, which means the more they can go off and resupply all of those different trades. And yeah, the economy system is still in development, but for now, at least, even just what we've heard, and even though it's not 100% functional, like villagers can't supply yet, you have to use the /supply command in case you're curious. So before we move on to the wandering traders, who are something fascinating. Again, they've existed for a while, but he's right here in a village, so that's kind of a fun opportunity. But before we talk about that, let's just talk very quickly about the fact that they've improved villages in a lot of ways. They have significantly improved pretty much every single villager item. So, bells are now a lot better. So, for instance, town centers are now guaranteed to be above spawn level. And they've been trying to fix a lot of the issues with villager placement. They've been trying to fix issues, just various different things happening with villagers to make them better stuff. So, villager chests, for instance, all have loot. For instance, there's going to be a lot just better of a layout for villagers. This one isn't the perfect example because it seems as though actually, maybe this is the perfect example. Maybe they wanted this to be this way. But you can see how, Minecraft villages, they're going to be improved. And one of the key things this update is they've been making so many bug fixes, both with each of the villager professions and with the villagers as a whole, because they want to get this update to the final stage of polish. Again, now that 1.11's out, there is there are very few betas left until we have the final update in our hands. So this, with all of the things which are currently kind of semi-not working, is pretty much what you can expect from this final update. So also, just there's a wandering trader here, and I find it fascinating the way his UI looks, because again, look at this. They're all equal trades. There's no level 1, level 2, etc. It's all level 1, but it's not labeled that way. It's just, oh yeah, here are some stuff you can buy if you have emeralds. I'm going to appear and then I'm going to disappear at some point soon. It's just fascinating to see that they can spawn inside the villages too, because their whole thing is usually like, oh yeah, we spawn anywhere. But anywhere can include villages, and now you know that one apparently. And even he's got some cute llamas that are going to go hug the villager even though he really doesn't want it. So anyway, with that said, I just wanted to basically use this as an opportunity to say that, yeah, I really want to explore this update. I really want to give it a better shot, but I think that playing on Android, this isn't my native platform, my primary platform. I feel like it's a little bit harder, a little bit less easy to show things off on this particular device. So that's why I'm going to be saving the beta until either a bug fix or a beta comes out that can fix the Windows 10 issues, or until we actually have another one or something that we can fully experiment with on another platform. Because yeah, for now it doesn't work on any of my Windows devices, and on my Xbox you can't really get out for beta once you're in there. So basically we're in this really kind of tricky situation. And I know you can, but I mean, I can't get my worlds out of it once they're in the beta, is what I'm trying to say there. Someone's going to correct me on that. I know I'm not articulating myself as well as I perhaps would like. But yeah, basically, the interesting thing about this update is the new villager trading system looks amazing. There's a lot of other changes. There's villager captains. There's all these interesting variants of things that have come from Java that I would love to explore, but I would rather give them to you in a full-fledged video rather than just a quick little morning video going through them real quick. So yeah, rather than going through them poorly, I'd rather not go through them until we can properly experience them and play around with them, etc., on Windows 10. I look forward to maybe live streaming it when that happens. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, you can like it and let me know. You can share it if you really liked it, and you can subscribe if you're around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Later up today, So later on today, I'm going to be diving into Minecraft features that are confirmed not to be coming to the game. There's a super fascinating page on the Minecraft feedback website that I don't think many people know about, because I definitely didn't know about it till I checked it out, but there's a page where they confirm all of the features that they've reviewed as a team. They've had a meeting, and they decided they won't be coming to Minecraft, so we'll be checking those out later, and I recommend you check that one out. And also, in case you're curious, is your blue wall real toy cat looks a bit fake? Well, let me tell you, it's really a green wall. Look at that, I tricked you all. I'm actually in front of a green wall, except it's not really a green wall, it's a llama field, except we're not really in a field of llamas, we're on the moon. So, yeah, in case you're curious as to why this video looks like this, it's because I'm actually on the moon, and like, it's just not a great background, you know, like, lighting on the moon really sucks, so that's why we pretend there's a green screen back there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, even with its various flaws and stuff. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. This is my real background, by the way. Goodbye.